Hi, this is Kym Watson of Easy Trader. Welcome to an exclusive review of the key economic news events that are being released in the coming week. Okay, headlines taken are the GDP and Bank of England minutes. Let's have a look through the other big stories. Well, there's the Chinese GDP coming out. We've got the Bank of England minutes, which I just mentioned, European Economic Summit, and in fact, actually the UK GDP figures as well. So there's a few numbers coming out this week. No significant news though on Monday 20th of October. Tuesday we got the Chinese GDP. Now this is not something I've ever tried trading with any other currencies. It will have an effect more significantly on those currencies which are commodity based, such as the Aussie dollar. So you could see some reaction off those currencies, and of course the any equities that are commodity based equities from that number. Looking forward to Wednesday 22nd of October, we've got the Australian quarterly CPI. We can see some really big moves on this. I think in the last 3 quarters we've seen like 50 pip moves on this particular news event. Not something I've traded personally, but it does create quite a bit of volatility around that timing. Following on later in the morning, we've got the UK Bank of England minutes at 9:30. Now there will be quite a lot of scrutiny over the voting, just to see if the dissenters are still sitting there at 2-7 or whether that's changed at all, taking into account the European situation. Later then we've got the on Thursday we've got the the French manufacturing services figures coming out at 8 o'clock and the German figures coming out at 8:30. Now these have been quite mixed, with relatively small moves of late. Particularly the French one. The German one is the more significant of these, coming out at 8:30. We could see quite a kick of volatility around these, but bearing in mind the weakness that we've seen in the Euro region. Later on in the morning, got the UK retail sales at 9:30. This hasn't really created much in the way of volatility for some time. And starting on Thursday also is the day one of the European Economic Summit. Now quite a few details get discussed at these events, so they can be quite mixed in terms of what comes out from them, but there is also always the opportunity of some volatility. Friday, day 2 of the Economic Summit, but key figure coming out at 9:30 is the UK prelim GDP figures. Now these have been coming out showing consistent growth. Now any surprise from here could create some downward movement. Any negative surprise could create some downward movement with the pound. Likewise, any positive may create a decent bounce. So there we are. That's the week ahead. Hope you have a great one. Bye for now.